Now, JLS band member Oritsé has spilled the beans on how he managed to perfect the art of snogging. He's revealed he used to practice on his Mariah Carey poster when he was a teenager. Were you as experimental as that? How did you practice your kissing?
Oh, I had to practice on my David Cassidy poster. Yeah.
Mine was my Morton Harkett poster.
Your Morton Harkett?
Yeah.
Oh, that shows the difference in our ages, doesn't it? I think I was in my 20s when Aha were about. I think David Cassidy and David Essex, I left a few little marks on the posters on the walls with those. But I practised kissing with my friend Danielle at school. We were round at her house one night and Mum and Dad were in the living room and we like playing camps in the dining room. We put like a sheet over the dining chairs and we got under there and we were just mucking about and there was this boy that I liked called Lee and there was this boy that she liked and it was his friend, I can't remember his name. But I said, I wonder what it'd be like to kiss him and we just started going into this like role play thing and she started talking like, should I be Lee? I don't even know how it happened. And she went, I'll be Lee. And so I started saying, oh, how are you, Lee? She went, I'm all right, Lee, so how are you? And the next thing I know, we sort of got our arms around each other and we had a kiss.
How old were you? Brilliant.
Oh, 13, I think, something like that.
This is the joy of going to stage school.
But it was great, it was lovely, and I learnt a lot from Danielle, and I want to thank her wherever you are today. I learnt a lot from you.
I didn't go to stage school, so I had no girlfriends who would, you know, pretend to be blokes for me. So I had quite an intense relationship with my pillow. I used to pretend in my head that I'd booked into a hotel, because I was 12, right? That's what I did. So I booked into this hotel, and oh, there was only one room left, but a gentleman had come at night and he needed somewhere to stay. Would I mind if I shared the bed with this... Well, it was a pillow, but I pretended it was a bloke. And I used to snog this pillow.
I can't believe this. I can't even remember my first kiss. I kind of spent... All I remember is moving straight on to losing my virginity. I think... When I was at school, I remember girls used to smoke behind the bike sheds and suck on cigarettes and kind of practice kissing on a cigarette. But
they must have been rubbish snobs.
This weird thing about licking a photo, when I first had a column in a national newspaper years and years and years ago, I was very thrilled. My picture was on the top of the column, and the first letter I got from a reader, and he said, Dear Janet, I've got a thing about you. I like to lick your picture every day.
Did he say where? Like, was it a full length or a headshot?
It was just my head.
Oh,
he just licked my head, and I was wearing
until you fell to pieces, until you turned into papier-mâché.
Yeah.
Perhaps he was a stamp collector.
I had my first snog at Girl Guide camp, and because I'd been naughty, I'd been put on pan-washing duty while all the other guides went out for a walk. I was quite clever. I didn't want to go for a walk. I'd rather scrub a pan, because there was a field next door of Sea Scouts. So as soon as they'd gone for this walk, it was like, come on over, you know. So I was having a snog with, I was about 12, with a boy called David, and the guide captain came back and she was so angry, she was so cross, she was a tall woman, she was like you, Janet. She reached a branch of a tree, she reached up and she grabbed a branch of a tree, she snapped it off the tree and she brought this branch down on me and this, because I was rolling around on the ground with this lad. And she brought it crashing down on that. Get off!
Was it like the whole Basil Fawlty with the car thing?
Yeah.
Yes. Wow.
Nothing's ever been as exciting ever since.
Right, it's break time.